All right, we here. We got your boy Alton in the building.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, man? I'm happy you here, man.
Of course, dog.
Happy you came too. I didn't even think you was gonna come, but you came, man. Showed up a little late, but you showed
You know
up.
what I'm saying? Hey, it's better late than never.
Yeah. All right, man. So what's going on with you, man? How you been?
Shit, man, I've been good, dog. Taking it a day at a time, you feel me?
Yeah.
Picking up the pieces, trying to stay afloat. Regular shit.
You still be in the studio?
When I can. I was gonna say every day, but I'm capping because it hasn't been every day as of late. But for like 3 months, it was like every week at least. You feel me? To me, that's every day because I ain't rich, so I can't get studio time every single day. But like once a week, 3, 4 times a month, that's good.
How's it with the people that let you guys book the studio? They be like charging real high or anything?
Well, I've been going to the same guy for a couple years now, and not even a couple for like since at least like 2018,
Mm.
and what we going on 2022, 2023 almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been going with him for a minute, and when I first started going with him, he was $35 an hour, and now he's 40. So I guess you could kind of say he kind of upped the charge a little bit, but
That's
not
pretty
really.
decent.
Yeah, that's decent for some studio time. And me, I like to knock out my songs fast, and then like if I need to go back and change things and fix them and adjust or whatever. But for the most part, I would only need like 2 to 4 hours at best. So
Yeah.
I get my 2 to 3 to 4 hours every week or every paycheck or whatever the case may be, and I was just jugging like that.
Oh, that's cool,
Yep.
man. Yeah, I be trying to book one, but that dude, obviously it didn't go through. You see where we at right now. So I'm like, man, I still want to do this with him, man, because this would be dope, man. This would be something cool to put out there or
Yeah.
whatnot, man. Do they let you film in there too?
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. You gotta hook me up, man, with them. I
Uh,
gotta come up in there and come film some shit, man.
well, it's like a music studio, so like I mean you could come in there and film, but like he's only gonna give you time if like you gonna record something or like if somebody working on something, and then like I can like
Mm,
incorporate somebody filming while like we working on music or whatever or honestly we could just get the time and then do whatever we want. But also like the studio that I'll be going to is like a house studio, but it's like a
uh,
professional. Like they literally like turn one of the rooms
they
that's in the
got it all
house.
suited up.
It's all suited up like a booth, a big ass fucking soundboard, and all kind of shit. Like the shit crazy.
Oh, okay. Is it multiple people there when you go, or he let you just have your time?
No, it's just me and him. He's the engineer too, so he just be there.
Oh, okay.
It's like his mama house and shit. He don't even live there no more. He just be,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
man.
it's cool.
That's what's up, man. So yeah, man. Tell him, man. Where like we want to know where you grew up at and shit like that.
Man, I grew up in Los Angeles, California.
Yeah,
Born and raised.
yeah.
Born and raised. Literally been living here my whole life. I love to travel, but for the most part, yep, Los Angeles,
Over
East
there
Side,
on. Okay, yeah.
West LA, Mid City,
All over, huh?
all over, man.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Some people they like staying in one place.
You gotta move around.
Yeah,
Even if you're not gonna move to like another state or something, go visit, go travel, see the world. Please do that. It'll change you.
yeah. I think that's gonna push you to want to move or get away.
Exactly. It didn't push me to want to move or get away, but I definitely was like, oh, this is nice. This is cool.
Yeah, definitely. That's what's up, man. Shit. But yeah, I was gonna say, my bad. Give me 1 second. So what inspired you, man, to keep up the music and stuff? Cause I know when you was younger, you used to
Sing and
come
shit.
outside
So
and
I
you,
sung in a choir as a child. So
yeah,
like I've always like liked music because I liked singing in the choir, but I didn't really know why until I was like an adult.
mm-hmm,
And then like once I started like trying to write my own music, it kind of just like corresponded like just like all the years in the choir and then doing my own music and the vocals and the layering. But as far as like what inspired me like personally like
yeah,
influences freaking Kendrick Lamar, man. It's a line he said in the intro to Section 80.
Oh
He
yeah.
said, y'all call it hip hop, I call it hypnotize. And
Mm.
me hearing that in what year was that? Like 2011. I was like, I want to hypnotize people. Like I want to see if I could like, you feel me? Like I want to see if I could create
Hey, words
something
is
that,
powerful, man.
yeah. And I wanted to see what I was
It's
capable of. Like I want to see if I create something that'll make people like be in a trance in a sense or whatever the case may be. So kudos to Kendrick Lamar. He's
yeah.
kind of the
It's
reason
funny
why I started
because I
rapping.
was listening to him earlier, and he said something like, I'm basically a poet. Like he doing poet, and
Facts.
some people I heard from older dudes like rapping all that shit. It's like poet.
Yep.
It's like poetry. You breaking
Most
it down.
definitely.
You going into some go into details. Everybody just do it differently.
There. And it's literally the same elements. Like poetry has like a lot of
Cause
elusiveness.
yeah, cause if you look at poetry, when you go to these little these poetry like
Poetry slam.
yeah, these they really be touching people's souls and their
Yep.
minds and stuff like that,
Yep.
And you'll see the women, they'll go give the man or the woman, really the man, they'll go give him a drink once he get off the
Yep.
stage, or they'll tip him real good,
Yep.
cause he done did something to her. He
Yep.
done touched her a certain
Nah,
way. He done touched her with his words,
nah, really, really, that's just words in general though. Like
Yeah.
words are so powerful.
Oh yeah.
They are so powerful, and like the way you set them up. Like if it's a poem or if it's a song, like if somebody feeling it heavy because of what you saying, like they just gonna feel it. Like it
Oh
ain't.
yeah, they'll love you.
You could never take that away from nobody. Like what words do to people, because that shit is crazy.
Yeah, words is real strong.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody out here that's in the music industry you want to do work with? Who would it be right now?
like
Your top three
like top three.
that
Like
you
we
would
talking about like celebrities.
in the music industry.
Number one is always gonna be Kendrick, bro. Kendrick is number one. I want a song with Kendrick so bad, dog. Like I, I will give up my left pinky toe to get a feature with Kendrick. I'm not even gonna cap. I don't even need that motherfucker. Y'all can take it.
Oh my
Y'all can take
god.
it. Like I could hoop without it, but Kendrick, I who wouldn't want to do a song with Drake and probably J. Cole, man.
Seem like Drake is number one that people, these rappers go to. They like, oh yeah, for sure, this is gonna make me some money.
Yeah, but like,
And
see, that's the thing
it's
though.
gonna
Like
go somewhere.
everybody, that's like everybody's form of thinking. But me, like, I don't even care where the song goes. Like, I just want a song with Drake for my own personal. You feel me? Like I just want to.
Yeah.
I want to listen to it every day. Like I don't even care to put it out. Like I just want to hear me and Drake on the same song, and like that could just be for me. Like it don't even gotta. It don't even gotta go nowhere, bro. Honestly,
I think
but
that'll be some dope shit because you kind of like I mean you consider yourself a singer or a rapper?
I consider myself a rapper
Okay.
who can sing.
Yeah. You kind of like something like Drake to me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You can shift it down.
Yep,
I
yep.
mean, ever since I know you since younger days.
Younger days, yeah.
You're like a more sit down type of person.
Yeah,
So yeah.
very, very versatile, man. I be
before Drake came out.
Before Drake, no, for real. Niggas been singing for years.
No disrespect to Drake. No disrespect, man. It's just something that we was experiencing at a young age.
You feel me?
Yeah, man. But that's what's up, man. Any projects you got on the way that you're working on?
I actually do. I'm working on a project that was initially gonna be like a 10 song, 11 song project, but I think I'm gonna narrow it down to like a 6-song EP.
10 songs. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's some good work for you right
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
man.
yeah. So I've been working. Like I got a lot of songs recorded, but I really need to just sit down and like touch everything up, and then also like do my selection process. So certain songs is probably gonna go towards the next project that's gonna be like 10, 11 songs. But I think the next shit that I put out, like on Apple Music and Spotify and shit, is just gonna be like a little 6-piece.
Yeah.
A little 6-piece chicken
Anybody
tender.
reached out to you? Rather
with some
they
French
was,
fries.
Anybody reached out to you yet? Not like no big rappers, but anybody else that just like.
Oh, that just want to be a part of the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've had people that that definitely like reached out, tapped in, like, yo, like let's do some work, let's do a song, let me put a verse on your project. But it's like,
Did any
man,
of that fall through?
Like don't get me wrong, like I love working with people, like I'm down to make songs, but it's just like when it's my shit, like I have to hear you on the song before I put you on it. Like literally, like it's this. There's never a time where like somebody could just be like listening to my shit. And they're like, oh, bro, throw me on this. I'm just gonna be like, all right, cool. Like, nah, unless you a singer.
Yeah, that's the way they make it sound in the industry too. Like we was just
Yeah,
in the studio and
yeah,
he pulled up and then he just jumped on it
no, and
and
don't get me wrong, like
stuff like
it
that.
goes like that. Like I've done songs like that, but like when it's my project, I usually have most of the shit already mapped out, already written out, already like ready to record, ready to go. So like I don't need space for another artist. Like I can make some room,
Yeah,
but it's like why? You know what
like
I'm saying?
real independent. It seems like.
Yeah, and it's not even like no knock to any of the artists who have ever asked me to get on songs. It's just like that's just my process. Like I just really just have to see you on it before I even, you know what I'm saying? Like because I would literally write the whole song myself before I even think about doing
Yeah,
a song with
everybody has
somebody.
their own way of style of how they
Yeah,
do
and like
things.
yeah, so that's just me, man. I be fucking taking up all the space on the track, but it's okay.
And what year did you start getting in the studio? Like around what time?
I think I was like
Was it in high school or fresh out of high school?
fresh out of high school, like
Yeah.
18, 19.
What was that like? Was it pretty dope when you went in
So
there?
so
Spit some dope shit.
so one of my guys, my guy Wavy, shout out to Wavy. Wavy is a guy that I've been rapping with for a very long time. He one of my closest friends. I've been knowing him since like 18, 19 years old. And I would literally just take the bus to his house every day.
Yeah.
It was one bus. It was
So it was a studio at Wavy House.
at Wavy House, and we would just go and we would just knock out songs. And the first day I
Oh,
went over there, we knocked out like 6 songs, and
oh
that's
damn.
and he was like, bro, like he's like that's crazy. Like, he's like, don't nobody
Fresh
ever
out of
come in
high
here and do
school.
this. You feel me? Like I was hungry. Like I'm still that hungry to this day, but it was just like I was young, I was hungry, I was eager. I ain't never really recorded before. Like I did little shit, little songs here and there with other people and like trying to figure myself out as an artist, but going to Wavy's house every day really like molded me into the artist that I am today. Like no cap. Like
So where's that music at right now that y'all recorded? Somewhere
I
on a
still
hard
got it.
drive?
It's all in my phone.
Yeah.
I still be listening to it to
You
this
know,
day.
some people. It'd be funny how some artists they either die or something just happened and they be like, man, that hard drive or that computer that I lost or that he died and we just done had all that music on there and stuff and if I'm a fan, I'm like, where that shit? Like, where is that, man? I want to
No,
hear it.
I most definitely still got it. Still be listening to it, but the only thing is like we didn't have no engineers or no real like equipment, so like
Mm.
we couldn't like get the sounds as clear and crisp as we wanted to, but like the songs is still
I mean, with the stuff that they got now, man, you can edit some shit up. If it sound like
yeah.
you recorded it in the fucking back alley and shit like that,
Yeah.
you can like
Yeah.
edit it like crazy right now, man. Like this shit is taking off like crazy.
You
It's
feel me?
technology stuff.
But also like when we was doing that was almost 10 years ago, so like technology wasn't as refound or was the word I'm looking for as like dominant as it was. I mean it was, but like it wasn't like
Like one of the cheapest mics and shit like
yeah,
that.
like it was real hard to convert like some real just like back house, back room, closet flows type shit and make it sound like studio quality. It was much harder than it is now. It's much easier. Technology has definitely like thinned out the process for us.
Oh, okay. How you perform yet?
I performed hella. I've done hella shows. Like
Yeah.
I've done at least 50 shows since I started rapping.
What 50 shows?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's a large amount, man.
Yeah.
But unsigned artists,
Yeah. No.
independent, just
Cause also like I'm a guy, like I love music so much. I don't really discriminate on the performance side that much. Like if somebody hit me up, even if it's like a backyard boogie
I kind of
type
do.
deal.
I'm not gonna lie. If you not know,
No.
if you can't like, shout out to the baby, because when he performs, he be in the crowd, he turns up,
Yeah.
And you know, some people they ain't got the confidence,
And,
or
but
you know, they you come turn their ass up.
and
You know,
and
have
also like once you reach like a certain level of artist, like you don't want to do nothing like small or no small venue or nothing like that. Like you
yeah,
want to, like if you build a certain status for yourself, you want to be you want to just keep going up, keep going up. But since I'm just like an unsigned artist, like I'm only known pretty much locally in my city. I mean, how can I? Who am I to tell somebody like, oh, like what you trying to push ain't big enough, or what you trying to push
yeah,
ain't good enough for me? Like, who the fuck am I? So it's like up until like I start to see like some real, um, um, like life changing like revenue and fan base and things of that nature. Wherever people want me, I'm gonna be there.
yeah.
Yeah,
50 shows. That's a large amount,
I
man.
love performing, dude.
How is it when you like get off a stage and shit like that? I know people coming up to you like, "Hey,
Dude,
man,"
I've had people. I've
want your
had
card and shit.
Yeah, and I should have cars, but I be fucking shooting my links when I'm on stage. People have came to me like at a later date, like say I did a show on Saturday, right?
Mhm.
And I went to an event in like the same in like the same area that Friday. If somebody was at the show on Saturday, they'll like stop me and be like, "Yo, you so and so, right? Like I seen you perform," and like they'll remember, and like that's really like my main thing, just trying to be memorable when I perform. Like I want people to remember me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that play a big part, man.
yeah.
Cause I done seen some artists like I really wasn't feeling they shit, but his energy and everything was
Mm-hmm.
so on point.
You can't
These
forget them.
motherfuckers in the crowd shaking ass. They, you know,
Yeah.
he got the crowd rocking. I'm
Yeah.
like, I guess so, man. As long as you got something to give these people to,
Exactly.
do something with. But
And
yeah,
and me, like I just try to make sure like I'm on point like vocally. And like if I'm on point vocally, it's gonna connect to people who understand like the vocal execution and like the words and like the structure of songs. Like people who have like that knowledge and that love for music, they always gonna connect with my shit. And like that's really like most of the people who be coming up to me and be like telling me and give me all the compliments and shit, like that's how they are. Like they'll be
yeah,
like, oh, like I loved how you blended your voice with the backgrounds and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit
yeah,
plays a part.
yeah. I'm into that shit too. How shit gets blended and stuff.
Yeah. And I'm a huge blend guy. Like
Yeah,
bro, I've like some of these songs that I be doing, like when I'm performing them, like when I perform, like I do instrumentals, but like I keep like the backgrounds that I do, like when I record, when I make a track. So
hmm
like when I perform, like I could just completely switch up like the tone or like the voice that I use when I record it, and it's just like it's pretty much like my own playground while I'm
Okay,
performing. Like
yeah, you busting that Drake shit,
y'all just
man.
got yep, you just gotta listen, you just gotta tune in. You feel me?
Oh man. What's your take on this drill music they got like
I'm not even gonna lie to you, dog. I do not
drill?
listen to drill music at all.
Yeah.
But like I don't knock it. It's just like this. It's not my speed. Like
Yeah.
I don't really fuck with the drill music, the drill movement. Like it's just not me. Like it's not my type of shit. But like, kudos to the guys who be doing that, because I can't. I can't do the drill.
I just had to ask you that because
Like
I know,
no,
I
literally,
know
like
your flow of how you sing and rap,
bruh.
but you know,
Like I can't do the I don't even know how to rap to the beats, the cadence, the tempo. Like it's just
I
not
just
my
had to
realm of
ask
music
that.
at all. That's such an
Oh
extreme
man,
right there.
yeah, the trap. What about the trap music?
I fuck with a little trap. I fuck with a little trap.
Okay, yeah,
I don't record or write trap music, but like I could listen to some trap music, and I've jumped on some trap beats. And
yeah.
honestly, when I have jumped on trap beats with artists, like they
Just
be fucking with it, cause like I don't never like lose myself in on a record. Like I'ma
yeah.
always stay true to
I think that'll
myself.
be some dope shit. Hearing you on a trap or a
Yeah,
drill song, man. I
yeah.
think that'll be some dope shit,
I mean, hey, I'm the type of guy. I feel like I could rap on anything. So like, if somebody is like coming to me and they're like, bro, I really want you on this song, I'm gonna be like, fuck it.
Yeah,
We gonna see how it
I
come
think that'll
out.
be some dope shit, man. Hearing you, on a song where some women can, shake their butt and
Yeah,
stuff, all that kind
yeah.
of shit. Something like how Baby and Drake did
Mm-hmm.
that one song together. I forgot what's the name of it, but they did that one song together.
You
That
said wait, the baby and Drake or Lil
no,
Baby?
Lil Baby. I'm sorry, excuse me. Lil Baby.
Damn, what song was it? Not their first one.
Yeah, the
Or
first one.
the
Yeah.
first one you talking about? Uh, what is it?
The photo, it was like a yellow photo for the
Man,
cover of the song too.
yeah, I know exactly what the first song they ever dropped together, right?
Yeah, that one. It was
What the
I
hell is
think
it?
Drake had put him on there.
Yeah,
I think Drake had put him on there. But it was a nice song though, man. It was a real nice song. I'll show you right now. I'm not sure which one. Dang, I didn't know they had this many songs together. I mean, it's not that much,
they
but
got at least like 4 or 5 now, I think.
yeah, I thought they just had that one just locked in.
Cause Drake just dropped um, saying I just need to see you.
Yeah.
Talking all the shit that you done been
Oh
through.
yeah.
Saying
That was pretty
that
dope.
one had Lil Baby on it, and then he dropped the one with that on that 3-piece with Lil Baby too.
Yeah. That one
Well,
was pretty dope,
the,
man. They got some pretty
yeah,
dope shit together, man. I could also see you doing some shit with Drake, man, cause y'all like at the same, at the
bruh.
same speed and shit like that.
I would love to do a song with Drake. Like,
Yeah. Is it Yes Indeed? With him
yes, yes,
yeah, there you
indeed. That's
go.
exactly the song.
Yes Indeed. Yeah.
Yep.
That one's pretty dope. I think that's actually Lil
That's
Baby's
that's
song.
Dash the digital schedule.
Yeah, there you go. There you go,
Yeah.
man. Shit. I'm a kind of shifted, but off the music stuff and you. But what's your take on, because it's been talked about, so I'm gonna talk about it with you.
You talking about
You
Chris
should
Rock and
know.
Will Smith?
Yes.
I
Hey,
knew it.
that's
I
gonna be.
knew
Hey,
it.
this is gonna be talked about
For a while.
century, bro. I think our kids are dead, probably because
No, that's like that was like a real nigga moment in history that people are
that's
not gonna forget
bro.
for a while.
I think it's gonna
For
still
a
go on
while.
until my kids my son generation
No,
pass away.
no, literally,
They still gonna be on it
you
because
it
we gonna be talking about it for sure.
yes, yes,
So
and
they gonna hear it. They gonna what's
it's
this?
gonna go. Like it's we gonna be talking about that shit forever, and like it's gonna come up in multiple shows. It's gonna be multiple parodies, like
Yeah.
all that shit is just being
Like I
made
could
right
picture
now,
right now someone getting into it and Will Smith, yo,
bro. Literally.
Will Smith, yo.
I'll treat you like Chris Rock. Like
Yeah.
it's definitely gonna be a whole thing, bro. It's
Even
gonna
if
be
the
a whole
dude had been
thing.
like, yeah, you seen that? Oh yeah, he slapped that nigga like Will Smith did Chris Rock.
Exactly, exactly.
you know,
But my take on that,
because I know a lot of people are saying like it was unprofessional and he shouldn't have did it, and a lot,
so
and you gotta, it's
I
like neck to neck. Some
yeah.
people saying like, oh yeah, that's a sub man, or oh justice was
No,
served and
I'll
shit
let you
like
know
that.
right now. I don't give a fuck about that professional shit. If he felt like he needed to slap that man, that's just what the fuck he wanted to do. Like y'all, if they was worried about like it being unprofessional, they should have had some security ready to not let Will Smith do that before he did it. You know what I'm saying? So like, I like my take on it is like don't get mad because he got banned from the Oscars for like 10 years and
Yeah,
like
I
all
seen
this other
that they
shit.
banned him for 10 years.
So it's like my thing
Was it
is
just the Oscars, or was it
it was just the
more
Oscars.
awards Academy?
No, it was just the Oscars. But
Oh, okay.
my thing is like, dude, y'all dragging him through the mud, through the fire, through hell, like after the fact. But like, wasn't nobody trying to stop it when they seen him taking 50 plus steps to go up to him and slap him? Like what y'all think he was finna be like? Oh, Chris Rock.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I
what?
couldn't imagine Will Smith slapping someone. It shocked me. It took some time for me to get like if it was staged or not.
Yeah, and that's the
I don't
thing
know
though.
about you, but me personally, I could not imagine Will Smith slapping someone and just freaking out like that.
No, see, that's the thing though. Like I couldn't tell if it was staged at first, but when I seen Chris Rock's face after, and like he was like I like it was that initial pause,
Yeah.
like after he like ate the blow and then came back and he was like, Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. I was like, damn, he really hit him. Because he had to process it real quick. Like, he had to be like, oh.
He did.
Oh, Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. And, like, we really just saw that in real time. But
And the crazy part is I never knew he had this many brothers, man. They it seems like they want all the smoke. I actually did a video unless I deleted it about one of the brothers like talking smack.
Talk what with Chris Rock brothers?
Yeah, I didn't know he had
Yeah, I
that
didn't
many
know.
brothers.
For all I know, only had was Tony Rock. Y'all know
Oh, so
Tony.
you knew, but I didn't
Yeah,
know nothing about no Tony.
because Tony is I wouldn't say he almost as famous or just as famous, but he's pretty famous himself. Like Tony is a well known comedian and actor himself, just like his brother. But
Your boy Tony came out talking shit.
talking crazy, oh
Yeah,
yeah. I
talking
mean, I think Tony is a little more tougher than Chris, but I think Will Smith would slap the shit out of Tony too. I'm not even gonna cap.
shit.
Not even gonna cap.
Yeah,
Like Will Smith
man.
is
It seemed
not a
like
small
everyone's
dude.
talking shit about Jada too, man. Jada, I don't know,
Listen,
man. I think
my mom told me if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. But Jada needs some help.
it said. I mean, the thing is, he's a
Nah,
comedian. I would never take no comedian, especially Chris Rock. I'm
that
gonna just say it. Chris Rock to me is
that whole slap,
like a big old square, man.
that whole slap was Jada, bro.
Yeah.
It was Jada, bro.
When you say Jada, what you mean by that?
Like literally, he got up and slapped. Honestly, to me, if I'm really looking at the situation as a,
Because I thought he was laughing at it at first.
he was laughing at it at first, but also, people could laugh to mask their anger or whatever the case may be. So like
Try to brush it off.
the laugh don't really bother me, but also like I don't know if he got up with the intentions to slap Chris Rock,
Yeah.
but when he walked up and he was there, it was like, you know what I'm saying? Chris Rock was looking at him like, well, what you want to say? What you want to do?
I thought
Like
he was gonna
kinda,
go up to him and give him a hug, or I
or,
thought he was gonna roast back.
or yeah, or talk
I
some
thought he
shit or
was gonna roast
something.
back.
That nigga just said, smack.
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
Like he did it for Jada because Jada wasn't happy about the joke, but also like Jada's a shitty person in my opinion because she did not back him up or defend him at all.
At what point?
At all, like after the fact, like
Oh, okay, yeah.
literally was like, I wish he didn't go up there. I wish he didn't slap him, like all kind of shit. And it's like, bruh,
She made it seem like she was all for it.
like that was for you. Like if that was the case, you should have been grabbing him, like grab your husband if you didn't want him to be doing all that. Like he walked up there for your ass.
Yeah,
Chris Rock
yeah.
wasn't joking about him when you know what I'm saying, when he said what he said. So if he getting up to slap Chris Rock for a joke about you, if you didn't want it to happen, there should have been a camera scene where you pulling him back to his seat, like, don't do that, babe, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But
I think she was kind of shocked too. Like I ain't never seen him based off their relationship and everything about their relationship that get put out there. I'm pretty sure she's like, did he just slap?
Because I mean,
like,
but we also got to think about it. Like, and I'm glad you said that because fucking they've been through so much. I ain't even gonna say they. Like Will Smith, as of lately, has been getting dogged out, bro, in every situation.
I actually just watched this movie too. Is it Gemini
Dude.
Man? Have you heard
Yeah.
I like that shit too.
Yeah.
Where
You
it's
feel
the
me?
clone of him and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Like, bro.
I love him as an actor. I love him as an actor.
I mean, he's one of the greatest actors
His
to ever
personal
live.
life, I don't know him that well, but based off what's being put out there with him, is some bullshit.
He be getting the short end of the stick on multiple situations, and I think that slap wasn't just about Chris Rock. I think that was just like a.
Hey, you know what? Someone did say that. That slap wasn't about Chris Rock.
I think it was everything.
Going
It was everything.
because
it was
he got
everything.
up there and he basically told us.
Yep, it was everything. Like it was just like a release.
Yeah,
Chris Rock, he needed that, bro.
damn,
I'm sorry.
He needed
Chris Rock, I love you, dog. He needed that one, bro. I'm sorry.
Somebody had to take the fucking sucker to blame himself.
Hey, it could have been anybody, but it was you. So just know that he needed that one. Don't even.
Oh man.
And I heard Chris Rock got a bag though after that shit. Like he been getting a bag because of that.
His tickets skyrocketed up from $40 to like $300.
Yeah.
For his comedy tour with Kevin Hart or whatnot.
He been getting a bag after that. So
I wonder
hey,
what Kevin Hart was telling him backstage on that comedy tour. Because you know Kevin Hart is a funny motherfucker.
I know he was clowning. I know he was clowning.
One or two things. He was clowning, Or he just had to play like he ain't.
No, if I know Kevin Hart, he at least tried it once. He clowned like a little bit, and if Chris Rock wasn't fucking with it, he probably left it alone. But I'm sure he clowned a little bit. He ain't
Yeah,
let it just
it's like when
slide.
you clown someone, you got to see like how far they take the first joke, and then once you get past
Did it?
that
They like
first
he
joke,
like okay,
I'm
they with
finna
it.
roast the fuck out this nigga. I'm finna roast the fuck out of him. Okay, he let me say this. All right, now I'm about to really get on his head.
Oh God, like I know Kevin Hart was clowning. Like you cannot tell me he wasn't. You
Oh
can't tell me he
man.
wasn't. Because if I was Kevin Hart and I was on tour with Chris Rock after that happened, he would never hear the end
I
of
mean
it. I'm
that's
sorry.
tough. Come like, cause he's Chris Rock, so that's kind of tough for him. I mean, it's not
I
tough because he's pretty famous and he got the
He's
bag
pretty
too.
famous.
But it's still like anybody
To
could just be an asshole. Cause I
no the
grew up around
to
assholes where they just throw shit out there.
Yeah.
Like,
Like to me, it's only tough if he like literally takes it the wrong way. Like, yeah, it's of course it's like a hit to his manhood or whatever because like he let a nigga slap him and walk away and did do nothing about it. But if you look at it on the bright side, he has a big bag because of that. It's right before his comedy tour. And
mm-hmm.
that gave him like a million things to talk about. Like that one slap,
Yeah.
he could trickle that down and make like at least 1,000 jokes out of that shit. Like the possibilities are endless for Chris Rock right now.
Yeah, man.
Endless.
Shout out to them, man.
Shout out. But yeah, man, Will Smith and Chris Rock.
Say, fucking Dirk and had a tour out here yesterday.
You talking about Lil Durk?
Yeah, Dirk
Yeah.
out there in Inglewood.
Oh yeah? Well, they was
Yeah,
at the
I was
forum?
the what is it, YouTube theater?
YouTube
I
theater.
was thinking you was probably gonna be there, cause you know
I
you
mean,
be at.
I don't listen to Lil Durk like that.
Oh no,
Nah.
what? Uh, Well, I guess that was the wrong assumption of me, but for some reason I just it was just a couple people that came to mind. Like I know he gonna be there, and you
Yeah.
were one of them.
Nah, trust me, I'm a concert goer. It's just like Lil Durk, that's another person who's not really it's not my speed.
Nah,
Nah.
that's one rapper I say like he kind of like narrow himself down to certain shit or whatnot. Cause he be singing a little bit too.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when I hear him, it sounds like he be singing sometimes.
I just can't relate to none of the shit he be talking about for real. Cause like, don't get me wrong, like I grew up in the hood. I've been around hood activities.
Yeah.
I have hood mannerisms, but like that real core hood life,
Uh.
I know nothing about it. Like I've never been a gangbanger. I've
Yeah.
never shot a gun. I've never been shot at. So it's just like when I hear
What? You never
music
went
and
to the
shit
gun
about
range?
that, I've been at a gun range, did not shoot a gun.
What? Why not?
Why didn't I shoot a gun at the gun range? I honestly can't remember why. It was some
Let me ask you this: would you go ahead?
yeah. No, I can't remember why I couldn't shoot the
Oh.
gun, but like I was there with like my girl at the time, and we
Oh
we did
shit.
not shoot. Like we literally stayed outside till everybody else was
Would
done
you
shooting their guns.
So I would assume you'll do a song with 6ix9ine since you.
No, I would not do a song with six
No.
nine because for one, I don't like his music. So like, I mean, I would do a song with him if he was asking me to get on the song.
Yeah.
It
Well,
like
what if one of your managers come and say like, "Hey, we're gonna pay you this much and
it
can you
would
get on this song?"
it would have to depend on what stage I am in my career. Like if right now I would do a song with 6ix9ine in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, just because like that's
Understandable.
nothing but exposure for me.
Yeah.
But like if I'm
Understandable.
already like established and like
Pretty
I got
understandable.
connections and everything and I don't need a 6ix9ine feature,
Yeah.
that's not happening.
Yeah. That's pretty understandable.
Yeah,
Man.
I 6ix9ine is a fucking bot, but that's another story for another day.
Oh god. I swear I thought you'd fucking shit do that shit in the middle of your career out there,
Hell no,
saying all that kind of stuff. Cause it seemed like you gonna take off pretty soon, man.
bro.
I
I've been
remember when I was
trying,
like when I first found out you were singing, I'm like, oh shit, man, that shit's pretty dope, man. That's what's up, man.
bro.
And I
Thank
was
you,
seeing
bro.
you like doing like little performances and stuff like that. And it seemed like rappers they be rappers and singers and anyone else, it seemed like they just be they put in lots and lots and lots. Not saying that they don't, but they put in lots of work, like in the beginning of their career, like lots.
like a lot of work.
Like I know a friend, shout out to him. I'm not gonna say his name, but I was kind of disappointed when he told me, he like, yeah, I'm about to stop rapping. I'm like, what? Like you
Oh,
too
dude,
exclusive. He was like, man, that shit costs money.
it costs bread, and man,
How much money has it cost you?
no, I'm really feeling.
Even if you can't remember
No, I
or know
remember,
that exact
bro.
number,
I know. I literally can tell you, like, okay, so bro,
because you got to get a video, someone to
a-
shoot the video, someone to edit it,
and that's why
studio,
I don't have
producer.
that's why I don't have that many videos out like under my name because videos are mad expensive, but it's also like to fucking record a song and get it mixed and mastered is also expensive.
Yeah.
Like for example, I'll put it into perspective on especially probably like how your friend was feeling because I felt like this before too. Um, when you don't when you're not seeing money from rap, it's like hard to keep yourself going
Yeah.
if you don't have like a real
It's tough
love.
doing it sometimes.
Yeah, like if you
It's like, but you gotta have something to keep you
you
going,
gotta
which is
have something to
why
keep you going.
I'm happy you came, because the last video I did with my friends, that was like seriously, like that did something to me to keep this shit going.
Like, dude, and it's like that shit. That the rapping shit is like, dude, because you a 10 song tape with a regular engineer. Like if you doing 10 songs,
Mm-hmm.
of course you paying for each session that you want to record, and you record the songs right. But then it's like 70-80 bucks to $100 to get the song mixed and mastered.
Each
So
song.
each song. So
Mm.
10 songs. That's how much? That's $800 to $1,000. Then you put it out, and how much money you think you getting back? If you're a nobody, you're not getting none. So literally, you just spending thousands of dollars to put music out and not.
I know you got music on Apple. How does that
Yeah.
work with Apple? Like,
So
do you got to reach a certain amount of listeners or listening
nah.
time,
Apple and
or they pay
Spotify,
you off the
they pay
off
you
your
off
streams?
every little stream, bro. They'll pay you. It's a small amount, but like they pay you. Like they not gonna hold your money. They're not gonna
Even
cheat
if
you.
it's like $5, they'll pay you your
Yeah,
$5.
yeah.
Oh,
Like
that's what's
literally,
up.
like I be checking my distro kid like bank account every
Oh, so
so
that's an
often just to
account
see
you
what.
got to set up with Apple if you're an
Yeah, no,
artist,
no.
or
Distro kid is his own thing. Like distro kid is the distribution site. Like
mm.
you download your shit onto distro kid, and distro kid places all your music on like Apple and Spotify and everywhere.
Oh, so
And
you
then
just can't upload it on Apple.
nah, you can't unless you got like a distribution company or you got a distribution deal with somebody and they do it for you. But like you can't like exclusively just put your shit on Apple,
Mm.
if that makes sense. Like unless Apple does like has a
Unless
deal
you
with you
have
and you put.
some kind of contractor
Yeah,
deal.
so like the easy way for that is like these sites like DistroKid and United Masters and shit that'll put your music out for you and make sure you get all your revenue back. So like all the money that you make off streams, they'll put it in like a little account for you, and you just pull it out
Yeah.
through like PayPal or whatever the case may be.
Wow.
And that's how fucking DistroKid and the payment be working. But I definitely feel what your friend be saying, because it's like that shit is hard, man. I've been so ready to give up myself when it's like you put so much money into a project and then you put it out, and then like each song will get like 100 streams, so you would get like $19, and you like, bro, I spent thousands and thousands on this. Like, dog, like give me like come on. And
It's
then
like
like
you'll want to see at least fucking
at
100,
least like 100,
150.
200, you know what I'm saying? Like at least. But then it's like what I started. I like took the mindset in the perspective of like not necessarily putting my music out for it to just be perceived well and
For money and
dominating
stuff.
that like right now. But I know once I do reach a stage where I am like seeing like revenue and
It'll
streams
be like
and
you'll be
like.
playing around like, look, if I drop this song, I want to see how much money and streams I get. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but
drop.
but I mean like.
That's how I would look at it. Like I'll be playing around like it's like playing with food. Let me see.
Yeah, like I would love to
But
be at that
taking it
level,
seriously though.
taking it serious, but like also like your old shit that's just up. that's still up for like millions of new ears.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you guys still make money off that
Yeah. So every time somebody like goes and like, oh, let me listen to
and
this
stream
again
it?
or stream
That's
it, like that's money for me.
wait, off listening to it too.
Yeah, listening to it, that's a stream.
So each time I play a song on
On
my
Apple,
Apple Music,
that's like
that's money
eight
for
cents. That's like 8 cents for me.
what?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if Apple is really 8 cent. I think Apple is less than that. I think Apple is like 5 cents. But I know like Spotify is like 10 cents, like 10 cents a play or something
Wow.
like that.
I never
Yeah,
knew that. You
yeah.
put me up on some stuff,
Tell you,
man.
bro. So
Cause
it's
I
like,
know YouTube is like 16 cents per
yeah.
view.
YouTube is the highest.
Yeah.
YouTube is the highest. But
Yeah, and them kids out there on YouTube making that money,
making that
man.
money, YouTube be paying really low.
They got
Once
the
you,
TikTok, they got the
yeah,
Twitch.
and like once you get like a real fan base, bro, like there you can get money from all these sites, all these places, bro. And that's why like I don't get that discouraged when like my projects don't get like don't do the numbers I was thinking they was gonna do, but like
Hmm.
it's to me it's the reception that I get from people who has listened. Like when somebody come up to me and they tell me like, "Oh, bro, I really connected with this song. I really like that song. I really fuck with this project." And you know, so on and so forth. That's the thing that does it for me. So
Yeah.
like when I be hearing that, I be like, "Oh man, that's what gives me the drive to keep it
Hey,
going."
like right now, I'm sure we dropped this video, like the last video I did. It did so much for me and to me,
Hmm.
man. Like it wasn't nobody hitting me up, but it was the people that was hitting the people up that I had in that video.
Yeah,
Like they hit me up like, bro, my people's loving this shit, man.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like right now, when this shit drop, your people's in them, they gonna love it, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Once you share it
And
or
that's what.
whatnot, it like really like and hopefully this helps you with more fans,
Yeah.
more notoriety and stuff like that.
And that's really what I be trying to do, man. I be trying to just keep the ball rolling in all
Yeah,
aspects, like podcasts, interviews, music,
cause right
recording,
now we not getting
features.
paid for nothing,
Not getting, we literally
but
doing all
I
this work
can't
for
wait
free.
till the day comes to where I can help all my. Well, we
You know
can't
what I'm
help
saying?
everybody, but a good number of my people's out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like seriously.
Literally, and that's really like why. Well, that's another thing that like keeps it going. Like the will to want to like help others around you. Like
Oh yeah, man. I love helping. The number one person I love helping is a motherfucker that ain't lazy. A person
facts.
that's not lazy, man.
Person that's gonna just get the job done,
Yeah,
get that work
cause
in.
you know
Facts.
sooner or later either they gonna be a good worker for you or partner,
Mm-hmm.
or sooner or later when they get their own shit,
Yep.
they gonna be a
They gonna look
motherfucker.
out.
They gonna
Yep.
be a motherfucker. Forget looking out for me. I just know you gonna be a good businessman or
Yeah.
entrepreneur your damn self. You know.
And even if like even if it's just like somebody to just like look at, like, you know what I'm saying, like watch, learn from, watch how they move,
Yeah.
pick up shit, like, you know what I'm saying, like that's also very valuable, like having people, even if it ain't in the same field, but have that same mindset and that's like really just doing it, like doing the damn thing. Got
Definitely.
to keep people like that around and like really just like hone into that, because like not a lot of people have that kind of guidance or anybody that's gonna fucking show you how to make some money and keep it.
What your parents think about your music?
Oh, my fucking parents, really everybody in my family absolutely loves my music.
That's good to hear, man.
No,
Some people, they parents, they don't
I
listen to
know.
jack shit they put
I
out.
know. But nah, my family, they like, bro, like it like, I'm not gonna say it annoys me, but like we be at family functions and they want to play my shit all the time. Like,
That's
bro,
dope.
like that
Like this
shit
one
cool, but
dude I
it's like,
know,
nigga,
this
I'm not trying to perform today, but you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
no, this one dude I know, right? He's supposed to rap, man. We was at a hotel and he ended up coming, so we was playing music. So we was like, I threw it out there. I'm like, man, play some of your shit. Let's hear some of your
Yeah.
shit. And he was like, nah, man, like scared.
Yep.
I'm like, what? Like,
Yep.
I'm just looking like, you trying to get out here and you like, dude, I'm be like, play my shit.
You
Make
know what I'm saying?
videos, because the first thing a person do when they making videos, I mean, when they hearing music or they feeling it, they gonna make a
Make a
video.
video.
And then that's how the shit spread. Like, hey,
Or
what's
they
that y'all
look it
listening
up.
to?
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
they
Yep.
Shazam it.
Yep. Yep.
So that's more money. Don't artists make money off Shazam as well?
Yep.
Yeah, you see, and that's
Like
how
no,
it spread,
literally,
like cancer.
like the when I look at the numbers, like the app that I use to check all the numbers and stuff, they'll tell me like how many times my song has got Shazam in
Mm.
like the last month or whatever the case may be. Like it'll literally let you know. Like it'll be like your in the past month or like the past 30 days, your song was Shazam 48 times. Like it'll literally say that on the shit.
Awesome.
But nah, that fucking being scared to play your music. I've been in situations like that too, and it's
Yeah.
and it's never really like a shyness on my music because I know my music is good. It's just like I don't be feeling like it's like the right setting to
Yeah.
play my music. Like if we at a party and
Somebody
it's a
gonna come
bunch
and
of
say,
niggas,
"Hey,
you know what I'm
turn that
saying?
shit
They're
on."
like, oh man, I'm finna play Ahhwill. Like nah, bro. Like I be singing and shit. So like I don't think us right now like want to hear that. Like
Honestly, bro, I think it doesn't matter because when I go out, people turn up to
they turn
anything.
us to
They will
anything. You
slow
right.
dance to some
Yep.
Jagrees.
Yep.
They will, and then the DJ will switch it over to something fast. Like
Yep.
crowds, they just, basically follow the herd. They follow the
Yep.
DJ, man. They follow the DJ.
So when it's out of my control, I will let it happen. Like I'll be like, yeah, go ahead and play it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I can't be like, stop, don't play. Like I'm never gonna be like, stop, don't play my shit.
Yeah.
So if somebody is really adamant on playing my songs, then all right, go ahead. But like I'm never gonna be like at a party and I'm gonna be like, hey, y'all finna listen to I will unless I threw the party. If I host the party, if I host the party, come expecting to hear my shit. Come
All right.
expecting to hear my shit. I'm not gonna play my shit the whole party,
Yeah.
but most definitely you gonna hear at least like 8 songs. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah. But
See.
nah, I definitely feel that.
There you go. Y'all heard it from All Will, man. Be expecting to hear his stuff if you come to something he hosting or if he be there.
Trust me.
Yeah, man. Especially if you got a good relationship with the DJ there.
Yep. Yep.
Cause I know a couple dudes they not really out there yet, but they got good relationships with certain DJs. And
Those are good relationships to
the
have.
DJ look out for them, man, and play some of their shit, without them asking or anything,
Yep.
just based off the relationship that they have and
Facts.
being cool, man. So
Facts.
that's another cool thing, man, about having the right friends and building, the right relationships with certain people out here that's in the industry with you as well. But yeah, man, that's what's up, man. Shit.
Yeah, man.
So when you think the next project is gonna drop?
So I was shooting for like March, April, but seeing that we're already in April,
Yeah, summer's coming up, man. We wanna
yeah,
hear some of that all will, man.
like I'm not even gonna lie, my music is just not for the summer. Like
I think all music is
it, it,
all for the summer.
I mean, it is, but like people want to turn up, want to fucking like. I don't make a lot of turn up music. Like my shit is
But
the
not
shit.
every time you don't have to turn up. Cause me, I don't really like turn up. I mean, it's not that I don't like it, but the kind of person who I am and how I dance, I could dance a little bit more better than
Yeah,
it. Just a little notch down than some fast music.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. And,
because sometimes the turn up music you might have to just dance with a female.
yep.
Cause she gonna, do what she do for us twerking and dancing. You could get with her.
And I'm like in the summertime, I feel like that's what most people are like looking for. So like I don't really like to drop in the summer. Like I either like to drop before or after. So since I couldn't hit my mark for like March and April, because I had to just music is so expensive, so I had to like get some more funds back in order so I can go back and create and finish and you know what I'm saying, do the process of elimination. But my next timetable is like August, September. I'm looking at to
August
drop
or
some shit.
September.
Yeah, August, September, which is like a while, but
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a
you
long
know what I'm
time
saying?
from
Yeah,
now,
no,
man.
and also like my birthday is in June, so like
Oh, okay,
I be
yeah.
like trying to like enjoy my birthday and shit and not be like working on music and shit in the middle of my birthday, but probably like August, September. I ain't even gonna lie. And
August or
plus,
September. Will it be any features on it?
no, there will not. Actually, I'm lying. There will be no rap features.
I'm sure we got that clear out the way based
There
off
will be
the.
no one else rapping but me. But my homie is definitely gonna be singing throughout the whole project, and he does have a actual like feature, like he has a verse on one of the songs, so he'll be on there. His name is Travis Walker. Shout out to him, man.
Travis Walker.
One of the dopest singers out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Sound like something similar to who is that? Travis Scott, man.
yeah,
I
exactly.
guess the Travis.
But like when I tell you this nigga can sing, like I thought I could sing. I don't got nothing on this dude, man. My dog Travis be fucking singing.
Have you learned anything from Travis?
Hell yeah.
Was he singing before you? Or
Yes. I
oh,
literally
okay.
found out about him from looking at his Instagram and seeing his singing videos, and I was like, bro, come to the studio, let's do a song. And it just so happens that that song that we did, our first song together, was the first song I ever put out. Love
Mm.
song. So he was the guy on the hooks for that song. So like I've been literally working with him ever since, off and on. But like this last project I started working on, I kind of just wanted him on every song, just complimenting, just doing what he do, like singing, the backgrounds, and all kind of shit. So we've been locked in for like the last like 4 months before this new year started. Like from like August to like December, we was locked in like at least 2-3 times a month, just going to the studio, working on shit, working on shit, working on shit. And yeah, I'm just sitting with a lot of shit in the cut that I'm about to start releasing periodically, mapping it out, getting all the projects together. Just finna start dropping shit.
Shout out to Travis, man.
Shout out to fucking
Well,
Travis.
if it, what's your pet peeve since you started getting in the studio and putting out music?
Um,
Or is there any, or is there not?
I don't really have a pet peeve necessarily, but I do get a little bored when I work with artists who can't think and get their shit out, like get their thoughts and their vocals down like fast enough, like understand what they got to do and just do it. Like when people be in there second guessing, taking 3,000 years to let a verse and all kind of shit,
3,000 years. What's that
like just taking hella long, bro. Like so,
I
say that.
mean, what's your expectation? Like when you say taking long, what do you mean?
Okay,
Like if y'all come in and y'all supposed to do something together, or
so if it's
they
my
given a
if
certain
it's
amount of
my
time?
session, my sessions roll like they
Yeah.
be going. Like if I have a 4 hour session, I'm probably gonna knock out like 3 to 4 songs. Like it's gonna be one song an hour. You feel
One
me?
song
At
an hour.
most, some songs be done in like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and then we on to the next. You feel me? Like my sessions roll. But I've been in sessions where like I've been chilling with an artist
Mm-hmm.
and they would just be dragging it. Like it'd be 4 hours, a 4 hour session. They spend 3 hours laying one verse worth of vocals, and I'm like,
Wow.
what the hell is going on? Like this is taking way too long. You feel me? But people just don't be having it like that, dog. Like
Wow. Do you think those people right there don't really know what they want to do, or they just don't know what to say, or?
I just don't think they really have the real intellect to understand what's good and what's not. So they just kind of like they either winging it or they like spending the whole time second guessing it, or like they land some shit that they don't really like. Like don't get me wrong, I've recorded songs and then like went back home and or went back to the car and was like, nah, this ain't it. Got to go back and do it again. But like that's just my process. Like I be doing 3-4 versions of a song before it's out, before you hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like I go back, I delete, I add. You know what I'm saying? Like I do all that, but like it's never a time where I'm gonna just be sitting there and spending like 2 hours on one verse. Like
Mm.
I can't. Like that's just way too long to be working on such a small piece of song. So when I be working with people who can't just like go in there and do it, or at least have the presence of mind to like do something and then go back and fix it, it's just like, nigga, what are we doing? And that's not a lot of people. I'm really just talking about like one person, but I'm not gonna say their name.
Oh shit.
If they watch this, they'll know.
Is there any upcoming artists that you know of that you fuck with? Not
Like
saying like you know, but you fuck with their
oh
music.
like celebrities, like big artists.
Yeah, I don't want to say big because I said that's upcoming,
Mm.
because it's a few that's up that's like I could say Blast. He's no longer in the upcoming. He's
Nah, he's
kind of
definitely.
there. He's
So
down
funny,
there
funny
there.
story. I met Blast before he became like this superstar
Yeah.
in the studio. I was with some homies. They had a session with him. Super cool dude, like mad cool. So like, he's definitely somebody who like I kind of like. I wouldn't say I watched him grow. Like I was like a fan of him and like knew about him beforehand. You know what I'm saying? Like I found out about him like a little bit before I met him, and then when I met him, I kind of understood why like he was so great because Blast is versatile as fuck. Like he can do everything. Like he can do the vocals, he can do he produces, he uh he even knew the one thing I admired about him, he knew the fucking plugins like
Mm.
for the engineer, like for his vocals, like he knew the actual terms. Like he was like, yeah, like add so and so to so and so. Like I'm like, yo, he kind of made me
It
feel
seems like it's
stupid.
a lot that you need to know as far as this music stuff,
No,
man.
he kind of made me feel stupid, but I'm not even going. You feel me? Look, I know a lot, but the shit he was talking about with the engineer, I was like, yeah, that's out of my league. I be telling the engineer like, yeah, make me sound like T-Pain. You know what I'm saying? So for him
Yeah.
to know like that shit like next level. But yeah,
So
Blast,
versus you saying make me sound like T Pain, he actually make me sound like
he actually
you
knows the
know,
the actual terms and the numbers and the
yeah.
plugins and like he knows exactly what he knows that engineer
This
talk.
sounds like that one scene on Drumline when he didn't know the music
Yeah, yeah,
and he got on his head like, he don't even know the music. He can't read music.
yeah, like that's how I felt. Like I felt like a nigga who couldn't read music watching
Yeah.
Blast work in the studio because he was just like so fucking smart, and I'm just like, damn, I don't know none of this shit.
Yeah,
But
man.
it don't make me no never mind, man. I do what I do. I fucking write, so that's just me all the
I
way.
actually seen a video with DJ Quick, and he was in the studio, and he was on the big board. How do you call it in the studio? That
Oh,
they
the soundboard, the big
okay,
soundboard, yeah,
and it had all this shit,
the
and
knobs and
it looked
shit.
like it was like at least 1,000
No, it'd be
plus.
1,000.
Yeah.
It'd be like it'd
So
be so much.
basically, DJ Quick was like, I've been rapping since 90 something.
He
And
still don't
he
know what
said,
none
I
of that shit mean,
still don't
bro.
know the whole
Literally,
fucking board. I'm
literally,
like,
bro. Literally,
Jesus.
I've been rapping so
I'm
long,
like,
and I can't tell you
I'm
what
like,
none of them
Jesus
knobs do.
Christ. Yeah, I'm just like, oh my God.
Dude, you can rap for 100 years and not know what none of them knobs do on that shit. Like I be looking at my engineer like, what the fuck are you even doing? He be like,
Yeah.
turn this shit, turn
Do
this shit up, turn this shit down, clicking shit. I be like what
do
it what is
do it seem like they finding shit out on their way, like fixing stuff out
No,
too?
it seems like they know exactly what the hell they doing. That's why I be so confused. Like, where did you even learn this, bro? Like, I mean, be moving. But first of all, my engineer, shout out to Marv. My engineer name is Marv.
Yeah.
Marv is fast. Like when I tell you fast, this nigga, he be doing shit. Like I've worked with hella other engineers, and they have not been able to execute at the speed in which he does. Like this nigga be like his hand be going crazy. He be, turn this shit up, turn this shit up, turning knobs and shit, pressing buttons. I'd be like,
I know that's a great feeling for you. Like, yeah, we cooking up some dope.
cooking up some like all I do is listen to it and like I can hear it. Like, and if I want him to change something, I give him the idea because I don't be knowing the terms like that. So I give him the idea of what I want to like change it
Is
to.
there always an engineer in the studio when you go, or you have to pay for his time as well?
Well, that's who I pay. Like when I pay for the time in the studio, I just pay him.
Oh,
Like
the dude that you
yeah,
go pay for.
like
Oh yeah,
like I
okay.
pay him, and then like when I'm ready for a song to be like mixed or mastered, I pay him for that song, and then he'll send me like the final version, and like that's how I be working.
He be having like big artists come like here and there, or
Uh, not necessarily big, but like he has like a wide clientele. He
yeah.
like even like a couple of my homies that was going to somebody else, a guy that I used to go to. We're not gonna say his name, but I used to go to this guy, and like they didn't really like the way he was moving and rocking as an engineer. He kind of showed favoritism, so like people they was like I've been off him. Like I wasn't a fan of it from the jump, but I would like
Right.
tolerate it because I was like, I don't know where else I'm gonna do music.
Yeah.
So once I met Marv and I started going to Marv, I was like, oh, it's a rap on that other dude, and like I started jigging with Marv for like a year, 2 years now. Now homies that used to go to the other guy, they hit me up, and now we all go to Marv. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like he definitely has a good clientele for sure.
That's what's up, man.
Like that nigga is not hungry. He be eating.
I'm sure you met like some other artists there that you work with, and you was going
Yeah.
to
So
some sessions too
so
as well.
the way I even met him, I was going to a session for the homegirl. Shout out to Mistress of Rap. And she's the one who introduced me to Marv, and also another good friend of mine, Jabali. Shout out to Jabali. Yeah, I met Jabali and Marv on the same day at a session with the homegirl, and I was like, oh, I like how this dude works. So I got his information down, and I was in that bitch for myself like the next few weeks, like,
Yeah.
and that became the new norm, and like we all been going to
Do
him.
you got any songs with a female yet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I probably haven't. Cause I listened to like your songs with the star in it
Yeah.
on Don't Judge Me, bro, on Apple.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. With most people, I do that. I'm like, let me
Nah.
go to the
So
main song or the one that they believe is gonna be the
I,
hit.
dude, I work with women hella like when it comes to music because I just like the different the
Differentiate,
di,
differentiate.
the yeah like the is there can you do an Asian on top of that like a differentiation? Is
Yeah,
that a word?
I
We're
believe
gonna look it
so.
up later.
Most likely.
But I just
Even
like
if we don't fucking judge us, y'all.
you're right. I like the difference in the voice, like how they like their tones that they can execute be like a lot more different than the tones that I can do. So like I love bringing women in the studio. Like I got a homegirl named Jill. Shout out to Jill. She be fucking she used to just do songs for me like not even like get a verse or nothing like that. Like she would just add her voice to like some shit I was singing and just like make it play or make it. It's a word. That was a word.
Yeah.
Hey, differentiate is a word, y'all. But
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I knew that was a word, but
oh
the shun,
oh yeah,
differentiation.
differentiation. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
word.
That's a word, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, see,
Hey, don't fucking judge us, y'all.
vocabulary. No, I'm playing, but yeah, like her, my homegirl, Mistress of Rap. I got a song with her. It's called Minute or More. It's on one of my projects. Who else?
I could picture you doing a song with Doja Cat.
Oh, I fucking love Doja Cat. Okay, so I like talking about female artists that are big. Fucking oh my god, Doja Cat, Tierra Whack. I love Tierra Whack to death, dog.
I don't think you would like Nicki. Or
I don't
would
really
you?
fool with Nicki that much, but it's
Yeah,
not.
I can see it, man.
It's not even really because she's like a bad artist or a bad rapper or anything. Like her music didn't really like pull me in. Like, yeah, it was hot. I know a couple songs, you feel me? I know a couple. She has like a couple famous verses, couple key verses.
I know this might sound weird, but one female, and she just came out, and it just comes from me being around people and they just play her shit. Who pulled me in her shit? Like I'm like, dang, she pretty. I could fuck with this. Is Cardi B.
Cardi
And
B.
she only got one album, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, she kind of like
It's so
did her
crazy. Like
shit,
she's like a mega superstar with only one
yeah,
album. Like
yeah.
that's that good shit.
She's like OT Genesis. OT Genesis. He don't have no I don't know if you know him because you
I
don't
know
fuck.
OT.
He don't have no albums, but he just have a lot of hits.
A lot of hits, bro. Like literally, he got all singles, bro.
Yeah, all
and like
singles.
man, that shit is a luxury, dog. Like
yeah, man, to just go
literally
get in the studio,
famous as hell, and not even have an album
make a
out, bro.
song, put it out there, and make hella fucking money off the shit.
Bro, I would never forget. I don't know if you ever been to a club called Belasco, but there's a club.
Belasco's. I remember that. I never been there, but I'm didn't they shut it down?
I don't know if it's still going.
Or
The pandemic probably.
Yeah, the pandemic wiped out a lot of shit.
Yeah, but back in the Belasco days when I was like 19, 20, you feel me? Wasn't 21 yet. Belasco used to do this thing on Thursdays. It was 18 and over.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah, I remember that.
The 18 and over at Belasco used to go stupid. But I remember back when OT Genesis was like fresh on the scene, and he was like on his first song, like his first single, and it was getting crazy. He was performing at Belasco on Thursdays. And when I tell you this nigga did I'm in love with he did that shit like 4 times, dog. He didn't have no other music.
Oh, he sung the song
He
4
sung it like
times.
4 times, bruh. And we was
How was the
turned up every
crowd? Yeah, I
time.
was
We was
gonna
turned up every time.
say.
We was turned up every time, bro. We didn't give a damn how many times he was gonna do it. It was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like he don't got nothing else.
Oh,
Might as well.
God.
But yeah, shout out to OT, man. He doing it.
He got a few more now though.
Yeah. He got hella hits now.
Yeah, shout out to him and Cardi, man. They doing it, man, with just a couple singles and her one project, man. But yeah, that's cool. Man.
Cardi's really doing it, man.
Yeah, man.
She big as
married
Nicki
out here now.
Hell, even Nicki Minaj only got like two albums for real. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah.
I thought she had more than. I thought she had like a few on her belt.
Nah.
Oh shit.
She got hella music. She
Yeah,
got
I was gonna
mixtapes.
say,
She got
yeah.
singles. But as far as like albums that you could search her name up under on like Apple Music and Spotify, I think it's only like 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I thought she has shit going on with herself.
Shit. Even my favorite female artist, Tierra Whack. She only
Tierra Racks.
Tierra Whack. She only got a 15-minute album and like a whole bunch of singles.
Who is she?
So Tierra Whack is this artist from Philadelphia. She's I don't know. I don't really think I can like sing a song that you'll be familiar with. Cause I don't even want to say she's like an acquired taste, but like she's like an artist. Like if you know, you know.
Yeah.
But she big though, cause she was on fucking this song with Beyonce for the goddamn Black Panther. Or was it Black Panther or was it Lion King? The Lion King soundtrack. She did a song with Beyonce on the Lion King soundtrack. But it's like Tierra Whack she's a fucking MC, but like even more than an MC, she's an artist, man.
Tierra Whack?
Tierra Whack, bro. Look her up. She's the dopest. I love Tierra Whack.
I'll probably check her out, man.
Yeah. I met Tierra Whack before too, but that's
you have? Where did you guys meet?
Dude, crazy story. So when I tell you I'm a huge fan of Tierra Whack, literally like I put at least 30, 35 people on to Tierra Whack when she was like coming up.
Man, that's a lot of people, man.
That's a lot of people. I literally put everybody I know onto Tierra Whack, but like it wasn't even like I was putting them on and they was forgetting about it, and like I hit them up later like, oh, did you still fuck with so and so? Like, do you still listen to Tierra Whack? It was like I was showing people and they were like blown away. They were like, whoa, who is this? I love her. So like when she had her first show out here.
And you said her and Beyonce have a song too?
Yeah, on the Lion King.
She got a
soundtrack.
song with B, then yeah, man.
Cause, bro, she's fire. But her first show in Los Angeles, I was in that bitch like 20 deep. First of all, it was free. And you had the RSVP, but like the RSVPs was limited.
20 deep.
Bro, I sent it to like everybody I had put on. I was like, free show for Tierra Whack. We should all go.
Oh, it was free.
It was free, yeah. All you have to do is RSVP. So we all RSVP, like everybody, like, cause everybody had fell in love with her. So when I found out about the show and I was like, you got an RSVP, I was sending it to everybody who I knew fucked with her DM. So I was, everybody was like, yeah, RSVP, we good, we gonna be there. We was in that thing so thick, bruh. It was like a whole function for me. Like it was hella homies, hella homegirls. We was taking pictures and shit outside before we went in. And bro, we go in, we like flooding the front. They had free alcohol. We was in there drunk, having a good time, bro. Fucking Black and Wale was there. If you know who those people are, like it was lit. But after that, the following week, she had another show.
Oh wow!
And it was like smaller. So like the RSVP links went really fast. Like I didn't even really have time to even send it out to hella people. Like it was just like it's a first come first serve. Like I think she only did like 50 to 100 people, and I hurried up an RSVP, but like a lot of people didn't make it. Like it had closed, so I pretty much went to the show by myself. So,
oh damn!
Yeah, And at the time, I
Hey,
was,
stuff be more fun sometimes when you by yourself,
bro.
man. And you
I've
meet people too.
I've been at a whole J. Cole concert at the Staples Center by myself. Like I would go to a show by myself
Yeah, I
in a
plan on traveling by myself too as
yeah,
well.
that too. That
Like
too.
literally, just
Bruh,
plan. Just hey y'all, y'all ain't gonna see me.
I'll
You
be
know,
back. You know what
I'm
I'm
gonna let
saying?
y'all know where I'm going, just
But
in
I'll be
case.
back.
But I'll be back though. Man.
Facts. But fucking it, I didn't have a car, so like, and I was broke at the time, so like I literally had my mom drop me off with no way of getting home, and I didn't even care. Like I was like, I just have to see her again. You feel me? So, mind you, at the show, the first show, I was in the front with hella friends. We all singing loud as fuck. Like it was lit. It was I had a great time. And this show, I'm doing the same thing. Like I'm in the front again. We making eye contact. You feel me? Like we just like vibing, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I go out, the show's over, right? So I go outside and I'm hitting up hella homies who I know got cars to see if somebody's up and can pick me up, right? I'm like, it's like desperate because like I don't know how I'm getting home. Like I don't know nobody. I'm here by myself. All I have is my phone and a prayer at this point. So I'm sitting on the curb in front of the she was at like a bar, but like the bar had like this stage with like a library on it where she was performing at. It was really cool. But I'm sitting on the curb and like to my right, all I hear is like, "Oh, I love you so much," blah 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 blah, yada yada yada. I'm like, who the hell is she talking? Like, who is they talking to? Like, why they so loud? So I look up and she's talking to fucking Tierra Whack because her car, like the truck she was in, was
Oh
parked
shit.
right in front, and I was sitting right next to it. Didn't even know. So she's getting in the car, and I'm like, "Yo." I get up. I'm like, "Yo, I love you too. Like, what's up?" So like, she like.
You ain't tell her like, hey, give me a ride, man. I
No,
can't.
no, I should have. No, I'm even tell
She
you
probably would
why,
have did it for you,
bro.
and
I'm
you
gonna
would
tell
have
you,
explained.
dude. I'm gonna tell you why I feel like I should have said that because
You
when
should
she
have told
saw
her, do
me,
you know how far I came?
dude, and it wasn't even that far. Like she easily could have gave me a ride home, but when I like hollered at her, like she completely said fuck the girl that she was talking to. She was like walked up to me, bro. We had like a whole like 10-minute conversation, like just chopping it up, chopping it up. She followed me on Instagram for a minute, like it was like crazy. Like that
Hey,
was real,
P&B Rock did that to me too. He
bro.
followed me for a minute, and he
Yeah,
snatched his
followed you.
wallet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I knew it was
I'll be
coming.
like, bro, why you want to follow me, man? You
I,
know you. Come on, man.
bro,
Like,
I
come
knew it was
on.
coming because you know she only follows like one person at a time. Like she
Yeah,
don't
man.
follow
I
people
know a
back
lot of artists, especially rappers, they'll go from following 700 people
to
to
following zero.
nobody no
Yep.
more. Like,
And
because
literally,
some shit happened in their life or some shit. Like,
bro,
what the fuck that got to do with all the people that you fuck with? Like, you know what I'm saying?
literally her shit was on zero, and she followed me, and I was the one person she was following for like 18 hours. I only think I lasted a full day. I think it was like 18 hours I was counting because I was like, oh, I kept checking. I'm like, she's still following, she's still following. But bro,
Me, I
like
wasn't even checking because I knew he was gonna unfollow me. I
I
just
was
knew
just
it.
curious. I'm like, damn, I'm like, how long? Because I knew she was gonna follow me soon, so I wanted to like count just like how long. I'm pretty sure it was about 18 hours, but she commented on the picture that somebody took of her with me in the like you could see me in the
You
crowd.
still have it up?
It's in my archives. Like I could literally show it to
Oh,
you.
you
Like,
don't have it on your. Did you post it on your gram?
yeah.
It's not up no
No,
more.
it's up. It's in my
Oh,
archives.
your
Like,
archive. That's the stuff where you can hide
yeah,
it.
like,
Yeah.
bro, I can literally
Okay.
show it to you. Like, I can show you her comment and everything is still there. Like, but like in the picture,
I
I'm
think
like,
maybe at her next concert, you should get a screenshot of that shit.
dude, I would literally get a shirt
On a
made
shirt, yeah, on a
and wear
screenshot,
the
on a
shirt.
shirt, and or a sweater.
I
Better
swear,
yet,
I will get a shirt made, put it on the shirt, and then get a
hold it
sign
up
with it
like,
blew up. Like,
yeah.
literally, I love her that much. And it's funny you even said it like that because the picture that she commented on is me.
And you know, people love people who remember their name and just
Yes,
remember certain stuff, cause
yes.
and you got the proof too. Like, oh shit, like you were like, come backstage with me,
Yeah,
like,
no, for real. Dude, like, I was fucking fangirling in the picture, like literally, like my hand is like raised, and I'm like, and I got like this big ass smile, so like you can literally like see me just like happy as fuck, like while she performing, like just like you know what I'm saying? So she literally commented and said she loves me, and that comment is still there under the picture, and I'm pretty sure if I ran into her again, Tierra Whack, yeah,
all right,
yeah,
Tierra Whack, man.
that's
So yeah,
my baby. Had to
for
crush on her for a while, but yeah,
She's gonna jump over here and what?
Had to say that while she sleep, man.
When she see this video, man, it's gonna be crazy.
She like, what the
Uh,
fuck? I'm like, hey, look, listen.
all right, man. Before we close it up, anybody you want to shout out? Any artists, any friends, families, or anybody upcoming
Um,
or big artists that you
big
want to do work with? You
big
want to
shout
shout
out,
out to?
big shout out to Alton Keith Williams Sr. and Katrina Williams. That is my mother and my father. Big shout out to them. Big shout out to Latiana and Latinara Williams. Those are my two sisters. Those are the four people that raised me and molded me into the man that I am today. So big shout out to them. And all my loved ones know who they are. I do not have to say everyone's name because I tell you that I love you on a daily basis. Just off the strength, like make sure you tell your people you love them, bro, because like this life is not promised and any of us could be gone in an instant. So make sure you express to your family and your friends and anybody you really close to and connected with that you love them. I tell my people that I love them till it's annoying. Like I do not care. Like I will, especially if I'm drinking, I will fucking I love you to death. Like
You that one cousin,
dude,
bro, get
oh
up
my
off me.
God,
You
bro.
sweating
Like
and spitting on me.
no, like I literally like I was with the homies yesterday and I just kept telling them how much I love them. Like, bro, it's bad. Like I'd be like, bro, I don't know, man. Like I just feel like that's like something you just cannot say enough. So
Yeah.
just fucking everybody who's gonna watch this, bro, tell your people you love them, man. And yeah,
Well, you know I got love for you too, man. Cause
love
we
you,
done
dog.
we
All
done grew
day,
up. We got hella memories and
all
shit
day,
like
bro.
that. You know what I'm saying?
All
So
day, bro. You already know, man.
yeah.
It ain't no thing. You knew me before a lot of the people that I love today knew me. So it's like
Yeah.
it ain't nothing to extend it to you, dog. You my guy, man.
Any artists you want to, just in case, hopefully they see this,
uh,
you want to shout out and show some love too, man.
hey, shout out to fucking Tyler the Creator and Baby Keem for winning more Grammys. Baby Keem is a new artist who just bounced on the scene, who's also happened to be Kendrick cousin, who's like one of my favorite artists right now. Like I've been listening to his music probably the most out of everybody this year. So love Baby Keem. Shout out to Tyler and just shout out to all my favorites, like everybody, like fucking Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole, uh, Tyler, Baby Keem, Isaiah Rashad, fucking Childish Gambino, like everybody that I was listening to, Absol,
Hmm.
Schoolboy
You
Q,
fuck
all
with
them
Ye?
motherfuckers, huh?
You fuck with Ye?
Ye, Kanye, like Jay Z, all them niggas, bruh.
That's what's
Pharrell,
up, man.
like
That's what's
shout out
up.
to everybody who has ever made, and it could just be one song. If you ever made a song that really resonated with me and that I fucked with, like kudos to you, man. I fuck with you. Even if you fell off, none of them ever fell off, but even if you fell off tomorrow, I would still be a fan because
I don't think anyone really ever fell off,
they're
man.
not gonna fall off. So
That's
social
you know,
media is like not even allowing you to fall off these
yeah,
days. Because even if you just go inactive, once you like come back, it's like
yeah.
you never left.
Yeah, man. Once you do something in the rap industry or R&B, whatever, that it's there
Yeah,
forever, man.
like once you build a certain status, it's hard to lose it. Like you literally got to fucking become a drug addict to lose it, and that's not happening.
Even if you become that, man, you got
You still
people
gonna have
that's
people who
gonna
support
be
you, yeah.
that's gonna be in your
Yeah.
corner.
Look at Delonte West. All right,
Yeah.
I'm just playing. Shout out to
DMX,
Delonte
DMX
West
too.
though.
Rest in peace, man.
Shout out to
He
DMX,
had
bro.
people in
Rest
his
in
corner
peace.
that was
Hey,
still helping him
no,
out.
for real though, like shout out to fucking all the artists that we lost, like all the good ass artists that we lost. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna name them off, but like we've been losing a lot of quality artists over the last like 10+ years, and
Yeah.
that shit sucks, man. Like fucking Mac Miller, Nip, fucking X, like just everybody, man.
Any deceased artists that you
Dude,
would like to do some work with?
Mac Miller
Ozzy?
really hurt me, dog.
Oh, really?
Yes, because I loved Mac Miller. Like I've been listening to Mac Miller since like the younger days. You feel me? Like because he's Mac Miller's one of the first people on the scene when it came to that rapper shit. And Mac Miller's the first white artist that did not make me feel like he was white listening to his music.
Yeah.
Like you can know when you hear a white artist, like you like white artists, like you know what I'm saying, like they got like a typical sound or like they rap different or whatever, like you could just hear it in like their tone.
Yeah.
Mac Miller was the only one to me who was just like, man, like I know he not black, but he don't sound like he white, like you know what I'm saying, like the
I
shit
don't
he was
think he
talking.
ever used the word nigga either.
Never.
Yeah.
Never. And like a lot of white artists didn't, like Eminem, G-Eazy, like none of them ever said nigga, but it's just like when you listen to Eminem and G-Eazy and most of white art, like you can tell. But like Mac Miller was the one, he just knew. He knew that line. Like he just knew how to ride that line between like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I fucking loved Mac Miller, and losing him really hurt me, especially because I was at Camp Flognaw the year before he died. I was at Camp Flognaw, he was there, and I chose to see the Migos over him.
Oh wow.
And like literally after that, he was gone, and I felt terrible. Like and it was crazy because I was thinking about it like the whole time I was at camp. Like I was weighing my options. I was like, man, but I'm like, man, I really fuck with the Migos right now. I was like, I kind of want to see the Migos.
Yeah,
You
they
feel me?
came
But I was
out
like,
pretty hot and fire.
yeah. And I was like, damn, but I ain't never seen Mac. I was like, I'm gonna go see him on tour. You feel me? And I was planning to go see him on tour, and unfortunately, we lost him before he started touring. So yeah, the Mac Miller is probably like top, and Nip, cause he from where I'm from. Like that's another one that really like hurt me. Like I cried for both of them for sure.
That must have been a terrible feeling when you had a chance to see Mac Miller, one of your favorite artists, and you chose someone otherwise up over.
And then it tore me up, bro. I wanted to go back to Camp Flognaw and just and then like my homie, shout out to my homie Marty, he went and saw him. So it was like he was telling me how great it was, and I'm just like, should have went to see Mac, man. But shout out to Mac. Rest in peace to Mac. Rest in peace to Nip.
All right, man.
Rest in peace to Kobe too. Yeah. Kobe was another one. I cried for Kobe more than anybody.
Oh yeah.
Them tears was rolling for Kobe. I'm not even gonna cap, dog. Oh my goodness. I was at work when I got the news, nigga. I had to go outside. I had to go to the car, bro, and just boo-hoo for like 20 minutes. I had to go boo-hoo for like I had to call my dad. Like I had to just. It was a lot. It was a lot. The Kobe one was just like, all right, enough is enough.
I'm laughing because I know your dad loves the Lakers,
bro. And like, look, my dad took it so well.
So
like,
I know you picked up on dude, it. Like my dad loved the Lakers. I love them.
I love like even when I stopped loving the Lakers and I just became fans of like other teams and other players. Kobe was like always like my all-time favorite.
Yeah, that was like in our generation growing up in the buildings.
Bro, literally like we was the ones outside yelling Kobe and shit every time. Like every time we shot
when he switched over to number 24 when we lived over there in the building. It was like, you know, because we thought he was gonna leave. He like, yeah, they don't do this and do that. I'm out of here. And then he like, I'm switching the number. I'm not gonna switch things. I'm switching the number. We was all like, oh man, thank you. Oh.
Dude, like man, like Cole was that was our superhero. Like if you like in your 20s and you grew up in Los Angeles, Kobe meant a lot to you. Everybody, like if you were a fan of basketball and you grew up in Los Angeles, the past 20 years Kobe was playing, you were definitely a Kobe fan. There is not one person who grew up in Los Angeles and did not like Kobe. Yeah. There's people who grew up in another generation that don't like Kobe, but the people who was born and raised in the time when he was really hooping, we love Kobe and we miss Kobe, man.
All right, man. There it is. Boy, Ahhwill, man.
Ahhwill,
appreciate you coming through, man.
You already know.
You ever know, prime finna last forever. Father time trying to ground me, but I ain't even sweating. You remember how we lost it, then we got it back. Running shit and now it's